Good evening, good morning, and hello. Welcome back to Legend Knows Football TV. International break is over. It's time for your preview of Chelsea versus Burnley, or should I say Burnley versus Chelsea. Anyways, before we get into the lineup predictions and score predictions, let's start off with some concerning news. A freak accident, 1,000 ways to you guys know that show, 1,000 ways to die. Like, freakish things you only see in Final Destination. But let's get into it, and it's concerning Cole Palmer. Of course, something freakish happened to Cole Palmer, and Enzo Maresca gave an update on that. Let's read as follows. So Cole Palmer was on. He had an injury. We all know that Cole Palmer had an injury, and he was on his way back. He was on his return journey, getting back into the game, getting back into the pitch, getting back into the starting 11, and then something. What are the odds? What are the odds of this happening? But he fractured or he broke his toe at home. This is something that can only happen to Cole Palmer because of the type of character that he is. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. But anyways, let's see what Enzo Maresca had to say. Enzo Maresca reveals Cole Palmer has fractured toe after an accident at home. I wonder what he was doing. He probably tried to do keepy ups with a brick or something. But anyways, Enzo Maresca said he is probably not available for Burnley, Barcelona, or Arsenal for sure. Unfortunately, he had an accident at home where he hit his toe. It's fractured. He was almost back from the groin injury, but now he has this small problem. So Cole Palmer is not going to feature in the next important games. The important games. I made a video on that. I'll leave a link in the description below on my thoughts on the journey that we are about to embark on. But anyways, Cole Palmer is not going to be part of the team for the next 3 important games. And then but Chelsea got a workaround. Which is, as per Chelsea Dodgers, Chelsea are hopeful that with the help of this special boot, Cole Palmer will be able to get on the grass next week and train with his teammates as he looks to return for a hectic schedule of fixtures. He earlier tweeted, he said, Chelsea have had a specially adapted football boot made for Cole Palmer in order to help him return from the freak injury he suffered earlier this week. Like I said, freak injury, but we are in 2025. Technology has advanced so far ahead that we can make specially, we can craft special boots for football players. So that's it, guys. Cole Palmer is out for longer than anticipated because of a freakish accident. But we will continue because let's get into the starting 11. We have Estevao. Estevao had a good, incredible international break. I think scoring twice for Brazil. So he needs to start this weekend against Burnley. Burnley is not that good of a side, newly promoted side. They gave Manchester United uphill. They have that fighting spirit, but I think the quality that we have, we can overpower them, of course. So the starting 11 that I have here is Garnacho, João Pedro. Delap is back. We need that outlet up front. With Cole Palmer not being in the team, João Pedro can still play as the 10. Estevao on the right wing, of course. Like I said, Garnacho had an incredible game against Wolves, and Wolves is also a lower tier team. So in terms of playing against Burnley, maybe he can put up the same performance. So we need to start with Garnacho, João Pedro, and Estevao. We can give Neto a break. Or if Neto has to play, we can take off the lap and start Neto as the striker. Our midfield, of course, is Caicedo and Enzo. Atchiampong, I don't know if he's back from injury, but I think Chalobah will start. He is also, sometimes he's a loose cannon, sometimes he has incredible games, but I think he should start. Achiampong should start because Achiampong, if he is back, he has the pace to keep up, to to face defenders one on 1v1 situations. Achiampong needs to start. Otherwise, we cannot trust Hato. Hato, was it the game in against Wolves where he had a shaky, you almost saw an error in him. But Cucurella is always the loyal soldier, the fighting spirit, the guy. He can get the job done. So he's definitely in there at left back. James, of course, no injuries, still going on well at the right back position. Maybe Enzo will put him in the midfield, but I doubt. I think he's going to be on the right back. Chalobah, Achiampong, and Sanchez. That is my starting 11 against Burnley, guys. Let me know in the comments what you think of this. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel. I think we are going to win. We are going to beat Burnley 3-0. I know it's an away game for us, but I think the depth in quality that we have and the players also want to continue with the momentum. I mean, we are like 6 points behind Arsenal. Go watch my video on the 3 important games that I went more into depth on what the win against Burnley can mean for us going forward with how the fixtures are lined up this weekend and next weekend, of course. Our next game will be Barca and then Arsenal. So it's critical times. This is just unfortunate that Cole Palmer got this injury, this freak injury right now. But we move. Like I said, with Estevao Garnacho is starting to show signs. João Pedro is also there. When he gets a chance, he can put the ball in the back of the net. The lap is there for that outlet up front to link up play. And our back line, we just need to get that right. Enzo Maresca needs to get our substitutes right. And we can get the job done. And we can be within 3 points of the leaders because we are playing first and they are playing Sunday afternoon against Spurs, which means that the pressure will be on Arsenal. And they have that Gabriel injury, which can be a setback for them. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your thoughts. I will see you in the next upload. Cheers, stay safe, and God bless.